Ladies and gentlemen, you've been listening to the Zo What Morning Show. Today's topic was to disrespect and serve. Police, you know, they're there to protect business and industry and, you know, that kind of stuff. And, you know, they'll say we're here to protect and serve the people. But when you have little regard for the people, you can't protect them nor serve them. The Hindu belief, they have a word for serving. It's called Seva, S-E-V-A, Seva. And it's a part of worshiping God, to serve, right? And in order to worship God, you've got to respect God, right? These cops are not serving. They don't see the God in the people they're policing. There's no spiritual component to policing. It is a cold, machine-like action. A lot of these police officers we've talked about earlier are military guys. How many of those military guys are suffering from PTSD? Right? How many of those military guys have an issue, you know, like a psychological issue, and they get out and take it out on the people they're supposed to be serving? I'm going to say this to black people, because the so-called elite of black people, the Jack and Jills and the Boulay,
the Bartholomews,
these fools feel like class is going to save them from getting their ass whooped. But it ain't. No disrespect. My Treese was from a good family. She went to a private university, USC, and yet there's no answers for her people. It's a hurtful situation to watch how this thing is going down, and until we galvanize, we're being policed by a heartless system because we can't organize, police ourselves, and get out of their way. All these other cultures, they can at least purchase part of the police, because the police can be bought. The Jews have proven that the police can be bought. The Chinese have proven that the police can be bought. The Italians, the mafia has existed for so long because they were able to purchase police forces all over the country. Right?
Right.
Come on. That's from economic unity. We don't have that. Black should become, as Jeff Brown just said during the breaks, black should become financial terrorists. When they do something wrong to us, we should pick a handful of corporations that subsist off of our consumerism and cut them the fuck off for 10 years and see how they feel about it then. But we don't have that kind of organization because we hate each other, because we give a fuck about who's combing Blue Ivy's hair. At the Essence Fest, they had a fucking panel on the state of Blue Ivy's hair. That's what niggas give a fuck about. What Nene Leakes is doing. Who's leaking the next sex tape on the Atlanta Housewife of Hoes? Right? That's what we care about. Who's Lil Wayne's latest baby mama? Right? The new Jordans. We give a fuck about menial shit, and then we get up in arms only emotionally, but then we don't do anything when the next Eric Garner or the Oscar Grants of the, you remember Louima, the brother in New York? It's just a whole litany of motherfuckers. Our leaders, our black leaders are like doctors. They simply maintain the illness. They're not trying to heal and galvanize the community because these punk ass motherfuckers have been getting paid for years. It's no surprise Al Sharpton was, he came out that he was an FBI informant. It's no fucking surprise.
Teach, though.
Do you understand? It's no surprise.
Teach.
So when we don't have uniformity, like we got beef with each other, like I said, we can't even forgive each other for the beefs we have with each other. We can't even work through it. Right? Our definition of success is created by a system that is designed to oppress us and put a narrative on us that makes us inferior to them. And the only way we see fit by the intelligentsia is to rise up a ladder that still has a ceiling for your black ass. Right? You think they ain't gonna come for you after you give us over to them? oh, fuck them niggas, they're not educated. So when like the last week when the brother, no disrespect to the doctor, and the black men need to get with the program and get with the system. The system is designed to eat our ass. You want us to get with a system that doesn't respect us. You think because you got a fucking diploma and a degree that they respect that when they pull your black ass over? The only way we're taught to survive is to acquiesce, is to bow our heads in prayer to the fucking warrior police god. That's what we're taught. I'm ashamed of black people and our lack of togetherness and our lack of forgiveness of each other. Our constant perpetual war against man and woman and the black woman and the black. I'm ashamed to be black because we won't come together. Our wounds are our religion. And until we heal that shit, it's a done deal from here on out. I'm Zoe Williams, and that's my final thought.